Hello guys, nice to have you here. Noam, the founder of Timeliner, running for years a short-form content video agency. So I just want to say I'm really excited to have you guys here. Look, Timeliner was born from chaos. For years, my team and I juggled clients in WhatsApp chats, shared folders in drives, email feedback, and late payments. You probably know the drill. We tried tools like Monday, Notion, Frame.io, but they were either too generic, too expensive, or just not built for the way video editors and content teams actually work. So I decided to build something from the ground up, specifically for short-form content agencies, post-production teams, and freelance editors growing into a real business. The goal was simple: make it easy to manage your entire workflow in one place, from onboarding a client to tracking tasks, collecting revisions with timecodes, sending the final version, and even getting approvals and tracking payments. But we didn't build this alone. We built Timeliner with our early users, editors, creators, and agency owners who shared their biggest pain points with us. Every feature, every shortcut, every notification you see, it came from real conversations with people exactly like you. And we're just getting started. So let's go through all of the software. Have like a 5 to 10 minute time with me. Don't skip it. I myself like to skip stuff, but this will really help you get it and start using the software and actually succeeding. Here I am in my dashboard. Probably you see my content with some video. When you enter inside, you can watch the video I'm explaining how to leave time-coded comments. You can go down here to the learning section to always watch all the courses. Select the language you want to watch them, and you have here all the lessons. First thing, I want you to go to the settings. Make sure you have a profile image. It's really important. That's what people see when you comment to them. Your name, email, system language, your WhatsApp number. Here you will get notifications. I really recommend using this feature. Workspace, this is the name of your workspace. So for example, I recommend it having just your name. Version visibility. Do you want your clients, let's say you upload new version of a fixed thing or you give comments to your editor, do you want your clients to be able to see previous versions of a task or not? Most cases, I'll keep it at off because I don't want my clients to see previous communication between me and my video editors in my agency. Depends on you. So you can update that in what language you want to get notifications for all of your clients and users. So I will update it. Statuses, this is very important. This is the status of your workspace. Maybe you already set it up. In my case, I use the agency status. So let's say my editor, I have editors that edit for my clients and I supervise them. So before the video gets to my client, I want to watch it and make some quality assurance. So we finish editing the video. He can only move it to supervisor approval. I leave him comments, bring it back to in revisions. That triggers his WhatsApp notification. He fixes it, uploads a new version of the task. I go here, I compare and make sure he actually fixed what I asked him for. And in that case, I move it, only I can do it, to client approval. The client gets a WhatsApp notification. He can watch it in his phone or computer, leave comments, or if he approves it, it moves here and then he can download the video and also select if it was posted. Okay, I can also create empty tasks to put it as to do, or rough cuts in progress for my editor to start working. If you don't have a supervisor, you're just a freelance editor, you work directly with your clients, so you're also editing, you can put the basic status. If you're only working for yourself, you have your editors, but you don't have clients, you have your own YouTube channel, you can put internal status. If you're editing for clients of clients, let's say you're an editor working with an agency and this agency is delegating and white labeling for you to edit for their clients. So you can use end client approval. So then your client is the agency and the end client is their client. And the cool thing is clients never know who actually edited the video. They will just see the owner's name, which is great. Here is very important. You add your team members. So basically you can see all your members. These are your paid seats and you have guests, which is unlimited. So I can invite a new member. It asks me for his profile picture, name, email, phone, permission level. So we have editor and supervisor. I just explained what is this, what notification language. Soon we'll have more languages here. You create the account for him to remove any friction, and he just gets a magic link into his email where he can log in into his workspace. So he will already have the name and image you put for him. Same with clients. This is to save time and friction with the new software. Security, you can switch your password, and storage, you can see how much storage you have left. This is regarding the settings, a bit boring, but it's important. Now go back to your workspace. Here I can see all of my clients and all of my tasks. So Let's say Steven Alvarez is a client I do retainer short form videos for. So each month I do a new project. So I go here and create a new project under him. April film day, May film day. Now something really cool that I hated in Drive or other places like Monday or Notion, that I need to move between boards or folders to understand and get a top view of my business. What we did here is, like, if I click on a specific project, it will show me only things from that project. If I click on a client, it will show me all the stuff of this client in the same time. And if I click on dashboard, it gives me a top view of all my business. Example, I have many clients. I wake up in the morning, I'm a supervisor. I see I have 3 videos waiting for my approval. 1 from this guy, 2 from him. I don't need to move between folders to understand what's happening. I see the deadlines. I go one by one. I move here between 1, 2, 3. Leave my comments, finish, and I know I don't have a stress that I missed anything. Inside of a project, if I click, it will show me only tasks related to that project. So each task is a video, deliverable, or image that needs to be eventually approved in this pipeline. Up here, I have the project files. These are not things I need to approve, just for my editors to download or for my client to update for me to edit. So he can upload files, he can create folders from his camera and upload me raw footage that I can download, basically by selecting it, downloading, editing in my editing software, and then basically creating the deliverable. Once I finish editing, I can drag and drop the finished edit inside. So let's say this is a video, I just drag it here when I'm selected on a project, and it will upload it into that project. Here I can see the process. For now, I will cancel it because there is no need. I can also create empty tasks. So let's say in this project, I can write in the project description, hey, Guy, that's the name of my editor, create 3 shorts out of this footage. This is the style I'm looking for. And I put some Instagram links of cool edits that I want him to edit in that style, okay? Then I can create 3 empty tasks, okay, just for example. And I can call it, let's say, video 1, video 2, and video 3. And then I will select all of them, tag my editor. If you don't see him here, you first need to add him to this client. So I go to manage members and I give Guy access. I click here and that will basically invite him. So now my members, I don't want all my editors to see all my clients. So I can invite them to specific clients. And even inside the client, if I want him only to see a specific project and not only the client, I won't add him here. I will add him in a specific project. And then he will basically see it. I can tag him and he will be notified now that he was tagged in 3 new tasks. And he knows to go here, see the instructions, download the raw files, and start working on it. So that saves a lot of communication in other places. He finish upload, you click on this cloud icon, or you just drag and drop as I show you, and he can move the task, let's say this video, he can move it into supervisor approval, or if you don't have a supervisor, directly to client approval. He moves it here. Now I'm, as a supervisor, will get notified. So if I don't have a supervisor, me as an admin will be notified. If I have a supervisor under me, he will be notified. I watch the video, I leave him comments. In case I like it, I move it to client approval. If not, I move it back to in revisions. You can basically click here and drag and drop between the statuses. For each task, I can select the range. So when is the start date, when is the end date, and it will show me how many days in total. I see the client, the project, the assigned video editor, how many revision rounds this task had. So we have in-house revisions, which is between the supervisor and the editor. And we have client revisions because we want to separate it. Let's say we restrict our client by having only 2 revision rounds. We don't want to count the in-house revisions between the supervisor and the editor. I can see if there is new comments, and that's basically it. Create a new client. It will again ask you for his name, image, email, WhatsApp, notification language. Because as you know, clients are technophobic. They don't remember their password. You don't want to explain them about a new software. So this basically creates the user for them, and they will, every time you move a video into client approval, they will automatically get a magic link that they click on in their phone and automatically connects them to the user you created for them. So they don't need to remember username or password. So this is pretty game changing and people really like that. Hey guys, so after our videos are ready let's say my video editor finish editing and he wants me to approve it, or let's say I'm a client that needs to approve. So I get a notification in WhatsApp or email, or I just enter my workspace and I click on one of the thumbnails to watch the video. So let's move this here, just a sec. Yeah. So, for example, this video, I already left some comments. So you can see all the comments as markers. If I click here in the right side on the comment, it will jump to the moment in the time code where I left the comment, so I can quickly see what's needed to be done. So I lift my comments to my editor. Let's say it opens in one screen Premiere Pro, one screen Timeliner. It goes one by one. I fix it, I fix it, I fix it. You can see also what frame is it. I fix it, he finish, he goes and uploads a new version. Soon I will show you how to do that. Wherever I live in the video, I can leave a comment. So for example, I can click C. If I hover, I can see the shortcuts, or click comments, and I can tell him zoom in and add gradient overlay, whatever. I click enter, and it leaves a comment with my name, second, frame, and whatever. People can reply to me here. And so let's say cool. And here I will only see the first comment. Okay. And I can see how many replies it has. And the replies are here inside a thread to keep it organized. I don't want to see all the replies here. Yeah. So basically here are the replies. I can draw on the frame. So I can select here my tools and the colors. I can select this, for example, and this. Just for example, click done and tell him change to yellow. Okay. I can record. Sometimes I'm lazy to write it with text, so I want to keep a recording, but not a general one, only on a specific time code. Okay, I can leave it here. I want to select a range. So sometimes I want to tell him, hey, the sound background music is too strong between second 13 to 19. So I can play this range, I can edit it, and then I can add my comment, reduce background music, okay? And then it will leave it as a specific range and not only as one comment. I can attach files, so add this lot here, and I can attach a cube file, for example, and then upload it here. I can upload JPEGs, I can upload small videos, I think up to 50 megabytes. Let's say you have a long timeline or a long video and you want to zoom in the timeline, you can click here and zoom in, and then it will kind of act like as a time code in your editing software, that I don't see all of the play bar in the same time. It just moves around and it helps me to focus on my markers easily. I can full screen. I can click here to watch all the information, frame per second, and all of that. So once I have this, I can filter between what is open comments that are not fixed, what are already fixed. And when I finish, let's say I finish leaving my comments, I go here and I click in revisions, and this will notify my editor. In this case, Guy will be notified in WhatsApp. So let's do it. He gets notified. Let's assume now I'm him. I watch all the comments, fix one by one, and export in my editing software. I go here and upload a new version. Basically, it's the fixed version of the same task. And after that, I can compare between versions. So that is very cool. I will show you in one of the next videos, but I can see here how many revision rounds were there, and then compare between and make sure it was actually quickly solved. So that's regarding revising videos and leaving comments. That's overall. You can click below to join our WhatsApp community for support, meeting other people using the software, tips to use it. I'm there as well, so we can talk there. And you have the learning section here for more information. Good luck, guys.